Hey everyone, we are back again with another action figure unboxing. This time it is the Mcfarlane Toys DC Multiverse, Edward Nygma himself, the Riddler. Now, I myself grew up on the Riddler from the Batman TV show, on reruns to be more exact. I'm old, but not that old. He was a favorite character of mine. I remember watching him with my grandfather, who used to get a kick of him when he used to come on. Granted, the jokes and the action translated a lot different when it was translated in Spanish for us. But I mean, it still was an exciting character, and he always used to get a kick every time he was on portraying one of the episodes. But yeah, Mcfarlane's hitting us a lot lately with all these classic figures, which is great. We can build, classic Justice League. We can do, hopefully, a classic version of the Legion of Doom. And this is just a start. There's a lot of other characters that should be coming our way. I'm so excited for what's to come, hopefully. Now, without further ado, we are going to get the Riddler here out of the packaging, and I will be right back. All right, so we got the figure out of the packaging, and this figure pretty much highlights the complaints that we've been getting lately as far as the pricing. You get nice looking figure, nice looking detail figure. You get accessories, you get a stand, you got chuck full of hands for a low price of $20. So then, fans are kind of a little bit spoiled because now, you got all these collector's edition, these releases and stuff like that with minimal accessories, if any at all. So, I see the point where people are saying, but hey, again, to me, I would have paid $30 for this easily, or any other figures that I have. So, we'll quickly go over the accessories here. Of course, you got the standard Mcfarlane stand, and then you got this nice artist classic rendition of the Riddler, which, man, I wish they would have had the slick back hair on this figure, which we will go over in a second. It is the classic look. And of course, in the back, you get a little bio there if you want to read it. Pause it now. Of Edward Nygma himself. Yeah, it's a nice looking card. Again, I'm not much of a card collector, so I'll probably end up putting this up somewhere or see if my boys want it or whatever. And again, now we're going to go over the accessories. It does come with a lot of sets of hands, which is great. You always want extra hands. I'm all for that. It's got the fist. It's one set there. He's got the, gun pose hand. I'm going to shoot you kind of thing. And then you got the thumbs up, which is, this is actually pretty cool. Yeah. And then, of course, it's got these, the choke hands. I like to call it the choke hands. Then he's got the finger trigger hand, which, it's useless because we don't get any more guns with these Mcfarlane DC Multiverse line. Of course, his question mark cane or staff, whichever you look at it. It's nice detail there. Got my camera's on focus today. Nice little question mark there. I like the breaks all the way down to the point. Nice, and it's flexible, which is nice. It's a nice detail in a way, but then it's hard to keep it straight because it's gonna have that bent look. But I'm sure we can, once we put them into poses and stuff, it wouldn't show as much. But yeah, you can run the risk of it bending out of shape if you put it on top or something happens to bend it in for a while. So, but again, it's rubber, so you can heat it up and straighten it up again. Nice detail. Like the color, it's a nice gold color, not too yellow, just nice and golden. Nice. All right, now on to the figure. And like I said before, I really wish classic look with the hair slick back. It would have been perfect. That's the Riddler I'm used to from the TV show, from the comics. That would have nailed it. He looks like Superman. All he's missing is a little S curl. But he's got those nice shade. That's pretty good with the lighting there. That's nice. I'm not a fan of the shading, but it actually works really good with this figure and the hair here. Now the body, Dead Man's body, we've seen before. I do appreciate the fact that, the Riddler is a skinny, wimp, you can say. but I guess this is the skinniest we are gonna get in figures. This body, it's either this or the John Kent body, but then that would have made him just a little bit too small. So not too happy with the, what is that purple coming out of my fingers? Not too happy because they kind of bulked him up. We're used to seeing a version of the Riddler just being a real skinny, frail, scaredy cat of a villain. But again, it is the smallest body sculpt I think we have so far. That is a full-grown figure, not a teenager. So it'll work for now. And again, sometimes in the cartoon, they do portray him skinny, but he still has some build and some muscle to him. Now, there is another version of this is out there, more of a Justice League TV show type look with just the question mark. And I think the question mark is like a brown or like a faded red or something. But I like this version better. This is the classic with the question marks all over the body there. You know, all over the boots. You got them on the hand. You got them. Oh, they miss under the arm. Oh, I got some scrape there. That is not good. Oh, it's got some paint. I don't know where that's from. But, oh, that's terrible. Let's see if I can wait to get that out. This is like some, can I scrape it off without making it obvious? I don't know. We're going to have to look at that. Other than that, it's not too bad. I've noticed that some of the purple that I'm touching, I have gotten on the figure. So I'm not too happy with that. So be careful with it because it does rub off into this paint. Almost like the Impulse and the Flash where it's got the shades. You guys can see it. It's got that orangey fade on it. Oh man. Time to get another one. Hopefully they're not sold out somewhere. Yeah, it's now it's all over the figure. So be careful when you're handling the hands and the belt and then touching the figure because it's all over the place actually. Yeah, that's a bummer. That's a bummer. But again, dead man's body, so the articulation we know. The face tone is not bad. It just doesn't quite match with the neck piece and the top there. As you can see, it's a different shade. From far away, it's not as noticeable, but when you're up close, you can see there is a slight, it's a little lighter here than it is on the face, but the tone in the face is great. It's got that smirk look on his face. I like the little chin dimple there. He's got a very long chin. It sticks out. It's very creative, just like the Riddler. Yeah, he's got that nice Superman haircut. I mean, it would have been nice if it would have slicked his hair back. It would have been perfect. It's hard to imagine the Riddler with cool Luke Hand hair. Yeah, gotta be careful. Other than that, I like the detail in the belt. I like the way the silver chrome kind of pops. As far as the hands, does these come off? Let's see. Let's find out. Yeah, they do come off. But of course, it'll look terrible. Well, let's see. You can remove that part of the glove, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, it does not look good. So it makes no sense to get rid. Actually, let's try that finger there. Let's get this back to where it belongs. Yeah, it's got the nice trigger finger. That's actually pretty cool. I can point it at classic Nightfall Batman and bam. Yeah, I like a nice looking figure. Again, I'm more of a fan of this particular one. It's got all the nice question marks all over. I wish they would have put some in the inside of the leg there. And in the inside of the arm, like all over on the side. Now a couple more here would have been nice, or one or two there would have been great. Like just like down here, it would have been perfect. These pretty much line up down the body. These are all over the place, so that's yeah, they could have used a couple more. Other than that, the figure looks great. I'm glad I got this version. I had the ability to, or the chance, the raffle, to do the raffle and see if I can purchase one through a raffle. But I decided not to. I was happy with this one. I couldn't wait to get my hands on it. It's a nice looking figure. It's gonna look great. It's putting some grip hands. Now these ball joints on the hands stick out a lot. Does this one move? Maybe if we slide this in a little bit more, kind of covers up. Let's see if it doesn't look too bad. Because they're starting to, to a certain point. Yeah, I guess that's a lot better, I guess. I mean, it could be worse. Yeah, I mean, it's awkward because it is so wide here because of the being inside the arm, but it looks a lot better. So that's an actually better look. But yeah, paint apps, the color, I mean, again, the hair should have been slicked back. Be careful with the purple. If you handle it too much, it kind of stays in your arms and in your fingers. And you can get it all over your finger like I did this one here. But yeah, dead man's articulation, so you're going to get a lot, especially you photographers out there. Just enough, so yeah. Nice classic look, so let's give us a classic Lex Luger. Let's go classic TV show. Well, actually, we kind of have a Catwoman. I just would like a different version. You know, yeah, this is that's not bad. Pretty good. Looks good. So they, I don't have any other Riddler to compare it to, so this will be it. I think this is. I'm thinking about picking up the Arkham one. Hopefully I haven't missed out. I tried to play the long game, but it became a little too popular, so now it's getting a little hard to get. And that will probably be my second one. I did not pick up the Batman version from the movie, from the Batman movie with Pattinson. I just wasn't, it just didn't scream Riddler to me. It is a nice, I guess it's a different version, but it's just, to me, it just doesn't do it. So I passed out on that one. But you know me, if I happen to see it at a low deal price somewhere for, $10 or whatever, I will pick it up. But in the meantime, I'm in no hurry to get it. Because again, it's not a Riddler I grew up with. I don't think it's a terrible figure. It's just not for me. It was an easy pass for me. So there you have it, guys. As always, thank you for stopping by. Thank you for supporting the channel. Hit subscribe if you haven't. Tell me your comments. Tell me if this is if you like this figure or you like the one with the single question mark, or which is your favorite. And as always, continue to support each other. Continue to be a fine figure, and I will see you later.